Hi friends. Yesterday I suggested to you that fulfilling our life's purpose, which is to glorify God, does not necessarily require monumental tasks or grand ideas, but it springs from the commitment to be faithful in our day-to-day living, including the most undervalued tasks. One of my favorite illustrations of this comes from Tom Therese, the author of the book 22 Keys to Creating a Meaningful Workplace. The company in the story was founded in 1988. I read this article in 2002. The company is still in business, so I know that the statistics are surely different now, but you'll get the point. Tom Therese says he's always sniffing around for a good story about work and workplaces. And so when he drove past a truck marked Pet Butler, Dog Waste Removal Service, he couldn't get to a phone fast enough. He tells the story like this. I just had to ask, how in God's green earth can a person do that and find any sense of purpose? Pete Hulse took the call and gave me the scoop. As Pete put it, a lot of people love their pets. What people don't love is picking up their pet's poop. Pete is comfortable with the P word, and he should be. His business has picked up over 35 million piles. That's about 7,059,000 pounds of revenue. So what about it? Do Pete and his coworkers find any sense of meaning in a job like that? You bet they do. In fact, Pete will happily explain that the job has less to do with the dirty stuff and more to do with the people. Most of their customers cherish their pets, and some, especially senior citizens, wouldn't be able to have a dog at all if it weren't for Pet Butler. They develop their own emotional attachment to the dogs, some of whom they see day after day. And every once in a while, a customer will call and report that the dog has passed away. And the news hits hard, even prompting tears among Pet Butler workers. Pete says, any job worth doing is worth doing well. We pick up dog poop here, but we're the best at picking up dog poop. We are very good and take pride in what we do. He also has perspective, a lot of it. He says, everybody takes a little crap in their job. We throw ours off the truck and call it a day. Whether you pick up dog poop or preach sermons or teach children or build houses or answer phones or clean offices or run a business or raise a family, whatever you do can be for the glory of God when we realize that true meaning isn't necessarily found in the job itself, but in the people that we serve or the people that we interact with. In serving others, we serve Christ himself. In the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 40, Jesus says, truly I tell you, just as you did it, that is, fed or clothed or welcomed or served, one of the least of these who are members of my family, you did it to me. If we think of our service to the unruly child in the classroom or the impatient guy in the drive-thru or the rude customer on the phone as service to Christ, then it makes a huge difference in our attitude and our sense of meaning and purpose. Our life's purpose is to glorify God, to recognize, honor, declare, praise, reflect, and live for God's glory in this life and in the life to come. Fulfilling that purpose requires commitment and perseverance and action. And sometimes that action is shifting our attitude about whatever it is that we're doing and shedding the light of Christ on a situation so that we can have a broader perspective. Sometimes that action is responding to the nudges that we feel in the depth of our soul. Sometimes that action is taking a risk in faith. Whatever it is, the way to fulfill our life's purpose is one faithful step at a time. We may not know from the beginning how it will turn out in the end, but we can be confident that Christ is with us all along the way. Thanks for listening. I'll see you again soon.